Hey everyone, this is Sugandhu Das and I'm gonna tell you a story today on success. A few decades back, there was a guy called Dave Mustaine. He was a top guitarist and he was playing for one of the big bands and they were doing a world tour at the time. And all of a sudden, without any notice, the band asked him to move out of the team and they fired him basically and gave him a ticket to go back home. And he was deeply insulted and very disrespected. He was going back home on the bus and he all of a sudden decided to form a band of his own and become much bigger success than the band that he was fired from. And he did not go back home. He got down from the bus and formed a band. Eventually he became really successful. He made songs which kind of got sold for 5 million times, 5 billion copies, and he was really successful. He did world tour. He had really successful famous songs, and if you google you will find out about Dave Mustaine. He is really successful. But if you check with him on his interviews, you would realize he never considers himself successful. He is never happy about his own success. And you know the reason why? He always wanted to be more successful than the band he was fired from. But the thing is that he was fired from a band called Metallica, and you know how Metallica is. It was a massive, big band, and it was massively successful. It had sold around 25 million copies of his songs, and they have done multiple times world tour. And you all know how the kind of success that Metallica has got. So Dave Mustaine became very successful in the individual rights, but he never became more successful than Metallica, and hence he was a very unhappy guy. Now see, just think of yourself. If you were successful as Dave Mustaine, you'd be really happy. But he was not, because he associated with success to somebody else's failure. His success was related to somebody else's success, and that was not the right way of deciding or defining success. And it's not only about Dave Mustaine's story. It's also our story. Sometimes you do that same, I do the same, though I don't do that. Um, we do that. I will be successful when I make more money than that guy. I will be successful when I have that particular designation that this guy has. And when you associate your story with somebody else's, one, it's not spiritually right. Two, you just draw sadness. You're asking for sadness. It's a deep insult and disrespect for yourself. Do not do that. Have an individual definition of success and go and achieve for that. Thank you.